Yo, it's the real and Browns fan. I feel like this should be a real quick one, man. I don't really got too much to really say. Obviously, this is the Jacksonville Jaguars that we playing going into this one. Um, Obviously, it's a game that, most people, if anybody, obviously me, believe that we should win. However, you go into the team, going into it knowing that it's a team, it's an NFL team on top of that, that got talent, or I guess talent. Yeah, I hate using that word, but whatever, got talent, you know, because it is an NFL team. These is the best of the best, the cream of the crop that all can make it. Bottom line, you know what I mean? Whether you want to call it, whether their record is or whatever they say it is, how people try to challenge us on our record and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just disrespectful all the way around. Obviously, like when people say stuff like that where, you're just like, how can you say what's a bad team and what's a good team? I mean, obviously you want to base them off their record, but if that was the truth, then everybody should be crowning us right now. But instead, they're not. They're doubting us. They claim that we not what we say we are and all that other stuff. So it just goes to show that at any point, nobody can be pleased. You know what I mean? It's always going to be somebody that got to say, criticize something. And that's just because they're not happy with their own selves, that they aren't happy with their lives. They're not able to take a overall look at something and look at the progress that's being made. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you just an analyst and you just got to say, all right, Browns, what come to your mind? You say what you want to say or whatever. You got the little bit of facts about it. Or whether you have a vast knowledge of the NFL and over their franchise in general, or if you just got particular emotions tied to them where you might be able to be like, okay, well, I just feel this certain way about a team and this is what they always do. And I just know at times after past, this is just what I've seen and blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, what I go in and say to that is that this is a real NFL game, whether you want to call it, and it's going to be a good game. You know what I mean? Whether it be a close game or a blowout, us coming away, the Browns coming away with a win it means no less than any other win that we didn't have. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. It's a win. It's not just like, oh well, because if it was a loss, everybody they'd be talking so much shit. So just because we win this game, still give us our flowers. Still give the Browns their flowers. That team their flowers. Because if you don't, then you're a hypocrite. Because it's not even just a hypocrite. You got double standards, and you're that person that lives their lives with double standards. I get it that some double standards have to be there because of handicap reasons, but this, like I said, there's no handicap in the NFL. You can't give anybody a handicap because anybody can get beat. Simple as that. So what do I got to say about, obviously, my thing is I was disappointed, number one, that Gardner Minshew isn't playing because that's the matchup I always want to see because they always compare Baker to Gardner Minshew anyway. And I would definitely hoping that Gardner Minshew will play. Now that he's not, it's kind of like I'm bummed. So it's like, but anyway, this isn't the like Baker. I wouldn't want Baker to face that Gardner Minshew. I wanted to if Baker was gonna face a Gardner Minshew, I wanted Baker to face a Gardner Minshew where it was a legitimate team, though. You know what I'm saying? Where it wasn't just like, all right, well, this is a rebuilding Jags team and Gardner Minshew's on this rebuilding Jags team. Like, I just wanted to see at least what, like, a even. I guess if you want to say that's the same thing with Joe Burrow and everything like that. But I don't think Cincinnati is as bad as everybody make them out to be. But, yeah, their offensive line definitely needs dramatic improvement. But, I mean, that's something that they got to deal with. I'm not about to worry about that over here. I'm only worried about my team. So, it's like, yeah, okay, well, we don't get to see that. Oh, well. So, it's not going to be as savorful. It's not going to be as tasteful of a game, obviously. But, like I said, a win is a win. I'm not going to be upset about that. But who I do think is going to be impactful, I feel like, I mean, I could be wrong. number one though, I definitely feel passionate. Like this is Mitch's game. This is Money Mitch's game, and he's gonna have some big plays because it's like now they're gonna be trying him even more because the warden's not there. When the warden's not there, it's gonna everybody gonna try to be chaotic over on the outside. The receivers, they're gonna think that the receivers gonna have opportunities, but T. Mitch is still T. Mitch. You know what I'm saying? So he's still gonna shut some shit down, and I feel like that's what it's gonna be. Now, like I said, I could be wrong. I don't feel that I'm gonna be wrong, but I definitely feel like T. Mitch is gonna have a big game, and I feel like Sendejo is gonna have a big game today. I don't know why. I just feel like Sendejo is gonna ball out today. I just feel that, and Ronnie's gonna have that y'all remember me game. You know what I'm saying? You know, guess who's back. You know what I'm saying? That one of those type of games, and where you just gonna keep hearing this name and everybody gonna, like, the Jag fans, they gonna be like, man, we got rid of this guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be one of those games, and I think. And it's going to be, obviously, the cornerbacks got to do their job, but it's going to be orchestrated off the defensive line. The defensive line is finally, I think they meshing, man. They starting to, like, realize that, like we can wreck anybody's shit right now. Like, with us, Claiborne, Big Shell, you know what I'm saying? OV, you know what I'm saying? Contract year, you know what I'm saying? Definitely, like, shit, turn up the knob, my dude. Porter Gustin, he about to ball out. Everybody on the defensive line, they like, look, man, it's oh man, like the dogs ain't ate in almost 7 days. It's just like sick 'em. Like there it is, like barking. Oh, it's they going after this dude, man. I feel bad for this quarterback. That's what I feel bad for the quarterback because the quarterback about to get fucked up, man. And he ain't gonna have nobody to throw to because even though the warden ain't there, somebody else got to step up. Somebody got to be like, all right, Greedy, get healthy. But, bro, when you come back, you got a lot of work cut out for you. When you come back, Greedy, you got a lot of work cut out for you. This is what need to be in that DB room. But the safeties is gonna eat, I feel like, and the D-line gonna eat too. And shit, Mac. And I didn't say this about Mac too, man. I forgot about the end of the last game. Shout outs to the voice of the Browns, you know what I'm saying, Jimmy, man. He did point this out, and I wanted to say something about it, but like I said, to me, like, if you watch the game, you will see what I see. Like, you do see that when he hit that tight end when they were trying to go at Warden, you know what I'm saying, all hard. Ooh, I gotta say something too, but hopefully I don't forget it. But anyway, let me finish this. Mac hitting that dude out like that, like that's like you ain't gonna hit my bread like that, bro. Like for real, you know what I'm saying? Like you get your shit wrecked, dog. And like that's what I want. That's how I like Mac, man. At least he gonna attack. This motherfucker ain't shying down from no hit. He just gotta stop hitting so high, but he ain't shying away from it, and that's what you need, boy. Like that's, yeah. Anyways. Another thing I need to bring up that's important, and I know it's not going to get heard, but y'all pass this shit along. Why the fuck do these offensive players, and I get it, offensive players, but Kareem don't do that shit. I seen Kareem purposely not do that shit. But why do offensive players get an opportunity to throw their hands at people's face masks? Like, at defenders' face masks. That's not fucking fair. Like, a full-ass blown mush. Y'all talking about making the game safer and shit. It's not safe for these defensive players, man. Like, at all. Like, they motherfuckers is mushing them super-duper hard in the face mask. You know what I'm saying? Throwing their neck back. That would tell me what's safe about that. Maybe at the top of the head, like if somebody doing like this and then you could push it. But if you at directly in their fucking face, like, that's fucking crazy, man. Like, I don't like that, man. I don't like that at all, man. That shit's crazy. And I think they need to, like, at least give them more of a flag or more of a penalty of doing some shit like that. Like, at they shoulder pads, yeah, how Derrick Henry did against old dude. Or I like Nick Chubb did against the other dude against the Eagles. Like, that wasn't in the face. That's a real ass stiff arm. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get off me. Not in your fucking face. That shit in the top of the head, maybe, but in the face mask, that's fucking face mask. I don't give a damn. Like, cause y'all call that shit quick as hell. Let it be a defender. If it be a defender and they just motherfucker just gently graze upon that motherfucker, they be like, oh, face mask, 15 yards and a first down. Like, that's just some bullshit, man. They need to fucking call. And I feel like they gonna do that shit against us, but they need to do that shit around the league. Like, they need to stop allowing these fucking offensive players do that shit. You can't do that. That shit, that ain't help. That ain't safe for the defenders, man. I don't like that shit on the defenders, man. They need to take care of the defense too. I know that it's the offense that's getting hit most of all, but at what point do we say, like, all right, we care about the defense too? You know what I'm saying? It's always about the offense, but like, why can't we care about the defense? That shit's stupid, man. That's dangerous. I feel like motherfuckers cannot do that shit, man. They cannot put their hands in people's face masks and push back like that. That shit it don't even look good. It don't even look safe. So, you know, it's just, oh, man. You know, it is what it is, though. You know, they need to fix that. NFLPA, Prezi, JC, you need to talk about that with everybody, about how we going to protect these defenders since we got the Prezi on there. Somebody get this. The real uncensored Browns fan said we need to protect the defenders against the face mask because that shit's not fair. All right. Browns win it, obviously. The real uncensored Browns fan signing out. Peace.